Are you unknowingly giving away your power? In today's video, I will tell you 5 surprising and common ways that you're giving away your power and what you can do about it. If you've ever felt drained or stuck in patterns that don't serve you, this video is for you. Let's reclaim your energy and start living life on your terms. Hi everyone, I'm Ruth Abraham, an accredited certified coach with the International Coaching Federation. I have seen time and time again how easy it is to let our power slip away without realizing it. I used to struggle with having loose boundaries and being trapped in a never-ending cycle of seeking validation from other people and staying stuck in my past because that's what I believed. I would play the I can't game, always thinking that power is everywhere else except within me. It wasn't until I started aligning my actions with my true self that everything shifted. And today I want to share what I've learned so that you can start reclaiming your personal power. Loose boundaries. Having loose boundaries is a surefire way to give away your power. When you say yes, when you really want to say no, or when you tolerate behavior that doesn't align with your values, you're essentially letting other people dictate your life. This often stems from your desire to please others or to avoid conflict, but it can leave you feeling drained and resentful. You may have been taught that saying no is selfish or rude, especially as women. You might feel rejection or disapproval, so you keep saying yes, even when it's at your own expense. To start building healthy boundaries, identify what your core values are. Clarifying what really matters to you will help you recognize where you need boundaries. Ask yourself, what behaviors am I no longer willing to accept? Not only from others, but from myself. Also practice saying no. Start small by turning down a request that doesn't align with your priorities. You don't owe anyone an explanation. A simple no, I cannot do that is enough. A lot of times you want to justify your no, but know that it's okay not to have to do that. And remember, every time you say yes, you're saying no to something that you want. And also communicate your boundaries clearly. Boundaries are about being direct, but also being kind. Use I statements like, I need some time for myself this evening, instead of blaming or making excuses. Be aware that when you do start to set your own boundaries, you may receive pushback from people that don't expect that from you. But stay firm and remember why you are doing this. Boundaries aren't walls. They are bridges to healthier, more balanced relationships. And setting your boundaries is not selfish. It is necessary for self-care. Second, not being authentic. When you hide your true feelings and needs, you are essentially masking who you truly are. This may temporarily keep the peace, but it creates internal conflicts and eventually wears down your trust within yourself. Not being authentic often stems from fear of rejection or a desire to fit in. Like me, you may have learned early that it's safer to blend in with the crowd rather than stand out and speak up. You can start working on stepping into who you truly are by journaling. Write down your true feelings is a safe way to acknowledge them. Reflect on moments when you felt the need to hide your emotions and ask yourself, what is it that is triggering this? Start small by speaking up for yourself, like what restaurant you want to eat at or what movie you may want to go see. Expressing your needs in less intense scenarios slowly helps you build your authenticity muscle. And throughout the day, check in with yourself, asking yourself, am I being true to how I feel right now? If the answer is no, consider how you can flip the script. A lot of times we forget to celebrate our small wins. So next time you notice that you're expressing your true self, even in the smallest ways, acknowledge it with a happy dance. Just like any other skill, authenticity grows with practice. Authenticity tracks authenticity. So by being true to yourself, you naturally draw in people who resonate with the real you, leading to more fulfilling relationships. When we are not true to ourselves or we don't see authenticity in other people, we then tend to judge ourselves and that other person. That is why I have created a step-by-step guide of how to start letting go of judging yourself and others. So after this video, click in the description below for my free guide to let go of judging yourself and other people. The second way that you're giving away your power is by playing the victim with the I can't stories. When was the last time that you said, I can't pursue my dreams because my toxic ex-boyfriend told me that I wasn't smart enough? Henry Ford once said, if you can or you can't, you're right. When you tell yourself, I can't because you are reinforcing a narrative of powerlessness. This mindset keeps you stuck and prevents you from taking action and making changes that you're wanting to make. These stories are created as a defense mechanism. And it's easier to believe that I can't than to face the discomfort of growth and change. It's a way of avoiding responsibility or failure. The next time you catch yourself saying, I can't because, stop and ask yourself, is this really true? Is there factual evidence to this belief? Most likely, the answer is no, there is not. Perhaps replace the I can't with, there may be some obstacles to overcome, but I can absolutely pursue my dreams. A simple reframing of your thoughts puts you back in the driver's seat. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's a reminder that you always have a choice. And if it still seems overwhelming, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Embrace the idea that you can learn and improve. Tell yourself, I may not know yet, but I'm willing to learn and try. You are the author of your story. Rewriting your narrative takes back your power and opens up new possibilities for your life. 4, seeking your worth externally. This is the one that I struggle with a lot. When your self-worth depends on your external validation, it's like riding an emotional roller coaster. A compliment that the outfit that you're wearing is stunning makes you feel great. But one small criticism that perhaps the shoes that you're wearing doesn't look so good with that dress, well, that can immediately send you spiraling. So seeking those validations can keep you in a constant state of seeking approval. I remember from a young age, I always wondered if my mother would love me more if I was a straight A student, or if I played my piano piece perfectly every time. Like me, you may have been told that your self-worth is dependent on what others think about you. It may be through your performance in a sport you played, social media likes, loves, or comments, or just the simple praise of others, and this can become a destructive habit. Ways that you can grow your self-worth from what you think and feel is to develop self-compassion. Start treating yourself with the same kindness that you would offer a friend. When you make a mistake, instead of beating yourself up, remind yourself it's okay not to be perfect. Start each day with affirmations that reinforce your values, such as, I am enough just as I am, or my worth is defined by me, not by others. As I mentioned when I spoke about authenticity, focus on your progress no matter how small it may be. Recognize your growth and celebrate it even if others don't see it. You are doing this for you, not for anyone else. Nowadays, with technology at our fingertips, I know it can be so hard to get away from social media, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, or even YouTube. But if you find yourself constantly seeking the likes, loves, or comments in your social media, or comparing yourself to a post that you saw from someone that you don't even know, take a break. Use this time to connect with what truly matters to you. Consistently remind yourself that you are already worthy. Your value doesn't fluctuate based on someone else's judgment or praise. It is something that you carry within you. And the last way that you may be giving away your power is by taking responsibility for others' feelings. Many times you may want to fix or manage other people's emotions, and this can be exhausting. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of overgiving, which then can create anxiety, while also preventing the other person from learning how to handle their own feelings. This often comes from a place of empathy or a desire to keep the peace. You might have been taught that it is your job to make others happy, especially when it comes to intimate relationships or family dynamics. When you want to take responsibility for others' feelings, recognize what is yours and what is theirs. When someone reacts emotionally, remind yourself their feelings are not my responsibility. This does not mean that you lack empathy or compassion. It just means that you're not absorbing their emotions. You can still care deeply for someone without taking on their emotional burden. Offer them support, but maintain your own personal boundaries. Many times you want to fix things instead of just listening. So instead of overgiving and trying to fix the situation, set limits for yourself. Am I giving the person the chance to learn and grow on their own? Or do I just want to jump in because, hey, that's what I've always done? And maybe I'm thinking that they are expecting me to do so. You can't control someone else's feelings, and it's not your job to do so. Your responsibility is to show up as your best self and allow others to do the same. So these 5 behaviors, loose boundaries, inauthenticity, victim mentality, seeking external validation, and taking responsibility for others' feelings are all ways that you can be giving your power away without recognizing it. And now that you're aware, you can start making those small changes. Remember, claiming your power is a journey, not a quick fix, and it's about making the small, consistent changes that honor who you truly are. If this message resonates with you, please give it a like. Also, hit the bell and subscribe for more tips on building resilience and personal growth. And please drop a comment below on which of these 5 patterns you're going to tackle first. Until next time, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you all soon.